Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sri Matre Namaha. I continue with this talk which we started during Navaratri. Now we are celebrating Deepavali, the festival of lights. I will not speak about Deepavali, but I will try to convey the essence of what Maharishiji has said about the man being cosmic and the individual being in the light of God. This is the time we remind ourselves that we are cosmic and we are not just an individual, but we are made in the image of God. And in this generation, it is very important to understand this and take possession of this knowledge and existence. First, I will start by saying that every individual should take responsibility for their own evolution and gaining this freedom, which we call it as Jivan Mukta. That means attaining freedom while still in this body. Here it is important to understand that one can give guidance, one can provide knowledge, but one has to take the responsibility of raising the level of one's consciousness within oneself. Everyone has to choose his own path and raise himself by his own endeavor. Even a guru can show the path and inspire him and give the technique to bring the connection between himself and the universal state of being. But no one can possibly raise the level of another person's consciousness. So the individual has to take the responsibility. We are in a different time now. Now we can speak from one place and many people across the world can listen to what you are saying through this media. On this Deepavali, we can light a lamp, but today lighting one lamp and it amounts to thousands and millions of lamps all over. Because every person in the world can now listen to this knowledge. For the longest time, people have been living with the misconception that he is an individual and not cosmic. Now, the cosmic nature of man has been realized, and then the individual man is not an individual man anymore. So, this is the invincibility in the nature of human being today. So, on this Deepavali, we need to remind ourselves that the individual is created in his own image in the light of God. The Creator created us to live long and also to let others live. Not only live long, but become immortal by realizing who you are and gaining the freedom. And this is the will of God. We are going through a period of transition, but the darkness is destined to go. We bring in the light or the lamp of the knowledge and we remove the darkness. Now, we belong to the realistic age of science. And so, whatever we strive for and whatever we want to achieve and whatever we want to gain in life and also in the spirituality should all be realistic. And this is the age of scientific reality. So it is important that we realize the absolute being through a scientific and systemic method of achievement. We come to self-realization and God realization in a scientific and systematic way. It's important we don't get lost in the maze of mystical concepts, because it is very easy to get lost in the wilderness of imaginations and then lose the perspective of life. Now, we as human beings, we have such a perfected nervous system which has the ability to control the powers of nature and make hay when the sun shines. So it is important that we don't lose the insight into life and the many great possibilities that lie within us. On this Deepavali, everyone needs to understand that there is so much of untapped source of power that lies within us, and it has to be tapped. This cosmic life energy and intelligence and the nature support has to be a part of our life. Because we are cosmic, our individual mind is also similar to the cosmic mind. And so it is important our individual mind be supplemented by the unlimited power of the cosmic intelligence. Now it is time that this happiness and joy, the limited happiness and joy at the sensory level, should be supplemented by the bliss of the eternal absolute being. Further, the limited creativity of our mind and the abilities of our body should be strengthened and reinforced with the boundless energy of the absolute being. It's important we think of the health of our body and mind, but also the health of the surroundings and the health of the environment. Now we can gain mastery over the natural laws and let these natural laws or the dharma protect us and support our aspirations of the individual mind and the desires of our hearts. Let us not forget that the purpose of creation is expansion of happiness. From a seed, a tree grows. From the atom develops the molecules. And then we have seen in the process of creation how the forms and all the phenomena of creation happen. Now, when we look at the different strata of creation, the subtle strata of creation are at the root of the gross strata in the nature. And we realize that the subtlest stratum of life is at the root of all different levels of life and living. And this subtlest stratum is what we call devatas, who are governing all the natural laws. And beyond the subtlest, we understand that there is the transcendental state of being, and it is the basis of all existence. And this we have understood as Shiva. Now, we have also understood there is the primordial power or the Adi Shakti of life energy, from which all energy emanates. And this is the primary source of peace and peace in the whole of creation. And this is also the source for all happiness and bliss, from which it can spread to all around the world. We want a better life and we want a happier life, so it is of vital importance that we should know how to gain this greater happiness greater energy, greater intelligence, harmony and peace and grace. Now on this Deepavali, let us understand this unlimited source of cosmic life energy is at our disposal. We have only to begin to use it. We have to learn how to connect our individual mind with the cosmic intelligence and gain the universal mind and gain the clarity of thinking and live a life of eternal freedom on earth. Now, through every thought, word and action, we are producing an influence in the cosmos. We certainly want to give, and we want to continue giving. We want to give our love. We want to share our happiness and peace and harmony with everyone. In our every action, we have the capacity to serve the universe, and in return, the great power of nature or the Prakriti is ready to serve the individual. Here, it is of utmost importance to understand that the individual and cosmos are interdependent. Neither of them is independent of the other. Now, on this Deepavali, let us realize that the individual has this great power to shake the universe. Every move of the individual shakes the cosmos. Similarly, the universe reacts to the individual action. It is important to remind ourselves that life is more than what we think is there. It is time to express our inner potentialities, and it is time to regain what we have been missing so far. It is time we understand this intimate relationship with the whole cosmos. Not only do we have intimate relationship, but we share the responsibility for the life of the whole cosmos. The entire universe lies in the individual, and the cosmic existence lies in the existence of the individual. So, the individual and the cosmos are interdependent. Just like we see a ripple effect when we drop a stone in the pond, and these ripples affect the whole of the pond by reaching in all directions. Similarly, our every thought, word and action create the influence in the surroundings. And this effect is not restricted to any boundaries. It goes on and reaches every level of creation. So it is imperative to understand that with our thoughts, words and actions, we shake the entire universe. We think we are in boundaries, bound by the boundaries of body, boundaries of home, or a place, but in reality, the subtle aspects of the individuality just become the universal existence. So on this Deepavali day, it's important to understand this connection, our connection with the universe, that we are cosmic, that we are not individual anymore, and naturally take the responsibility of making our lives better, and also be aligned to these natural laws so that there is fulfillment and evolution for each. If as an individual we can serve the cosmic purpose of life, then all the great laws of nature, the dharma, will readily serve the purpose of what we are. If our behavior is proper, then we contribute to the betterment of the entire universe. because there is this reciprocal reaction. In the same way, when knowingly or unknowingly we behave wrongly, then we are setting ourselves up against evolution. These laws of nature or dharma will react against the individual, and the individual receives those results for those wrong actions. So again, it is important to remind ourselves that we think right and we speak good and act truthfully in accord with the laws of dharma. Then this natural process of evolution is carried out in a very simple, spontaneous and automatic way for us and for the individuals. On this Deepavali day, let us remind ourselves that each one of us influences the entire universe by every little action we perform. Obviously, we do not perceive it, but every moment we are either supporting or damaging the entire universe through our thoughts, our speech, our actions. We have a great responsibility in that we can do or undo the entire creation that breathes the life of God. By doing mistakes knowingly or unknowingly, then we are affecting this entire creation. And when there are violations of nature and when something wrong is done, then it cannot be undone. The effects and the results return to us from all sides, and everything suffers from our wrongdoing. So here, knowingly or unknowingly, we are causing suffering to all in the cosmos by these violations of these natural laws. So the Mother Nature or Devi has a fair policy. She wants all her children to enjoy, but while enjoying the flowers in the garden, those who walk loosely and those who destroy unknowingly will fall unduly. The joy of life is there, and it is for us and for the whole cosmos. So we take the responsibility that we do not obstruct or disturb others' joy and peace. On this Deepavali day, let us again remind ourselves that it is very important for us to be in harmony and bring this influence of harmony around us. And this we do with our natural ability to think, speak, and act rightly. We make use of this cosmic power to help our desires, to give more energy and better health and accomplish more and more in our life. So for this, we explore deep within ourselves. We arrive to fathom the ocean of life of energy within ourselves, and we tap the power of cosmic intelligence within ourselves. We certainly deserve this. It is our birthright. We do not deserve to suffer or encounter any obstacles on the road to fulfillment. Nor do we wish any desire to remain unfulfilled. Suffering should be foreign to us. Every dharmic desire that comes up should find its way to fulfillment. And this is what we need to understand on this day of Deepavali, the festival of lights. Our individual lives should flow in the fullness of cosmic life, and this is the life we deserve to live. individual life in eternal freedom of cosmic life, individual life in the bliss of eternal being, individual life supplemented and supported by the unlimited force of cosmic life, be it to us, be it to our neighbors, and to all the individuals in the world, and to all the beings in the world. And this is what we ask for the grace of God today, on this day of Deepavali. We have already done the puja to Bhagavan Dhanvantari, to Hanuman, Mahalakshmi and Mahavishnu, and we ask that every man should be blessed to turn within himself, to go within himself and tap the unlimited sources of power that lies within. I will stop here. There is some drilling going on the outside. I hope it is not hasn't come into this recording. So all of you enjoy a very happy Deepavali. Jai Gurudev, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.